What's going on? My name is Kenny, aka Kenny Flair, aka Christoph Sugar, and I am a part of the last 1000. And today I have actually received some great questions that I'll be answering for you guys today in regards to who I am and what exactly is the last 1000. So, let's see the first question. Okay, so what made you think to use that specific room for the cipher? It was very fitting. So the thought for that cipher, big shout out to my cousin Niles, aka Olu. Um, the story goes that years ago when we were kids, one thing we used to do is we used to play beats and we just randomly freestyle on them. And then I remember Niles actually like bodied. Let me not say Niles. Olu bodied a freestyle, and I said, "Yo, you think you should rap?" And he was already contemplating it, blah blah blah. And moments like that started in his room. Like, we would hang out, watch 2K, play 2K, watch movies. Um, one of my favorite memories is us like watching Wiz Khalifa Day to Days, like seasons 1 through like 5, at my house or at his house. So everything really started in the bedroom. So in so for the video, if you pay attention to it, there's a lot of like great nostalgic hip hop records on the bed, the way that we set it up, and even the room itself, it feels very claustrophobic in a way, and it gives a very authentic feel, and you just really feel like his environment and the hunger. So that's what he said, like talking to this tiny box of a room, where like all that writing is like you want something bigger in life, and that's where that feeling came from. What exactly is a cinematic cipher, and can you tell us how this looks different than a music video? Perfect. That's actually a great question. Um, so the idea that I thought about is that years ago, when you watch music videos, it actually felt like a film. If you watch a Thriller video, it feels like a film. If you watch a lot of hip hop videos from the 2000s and the 90s, they were like little quick like skits and film scenes. Acting probably wasn't the best always in some of these videos. So the way that I envision is that, all right, like let's bring that feeling back, but let's shorten it to 2 minutes max, maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe three. If we're lucky, three. Cut it down to two scenes, but allow the song and the artist itself to express who they are within that video. So essentially, it is kind of a music video, but um, yeah, I don't want to give up all the tea, but pretty much like just we're gonna involve very compelling dialogue and great acting. So just to make it cinematic, cinema. Do you see yourself submitting your short films to film festivals? Oh, absolutely. I'm actually currently working on two um, that I feel very confident about, and that I feel very confident that the guys that I have and the guys that I work with, my brothers could execute it, and I feel confident that we can actually do big things with these films, and we're gonna go past film festivals, and I want to get this on camera. A while ago I said by 32, I want to be involved in the 100th year celebration of the Oscars. I won't be 32 by that time, but I'll be 31 because it's actually early on, and I have full confidence that the film that we're gonna work on will allow us all to be on there. So let's bet on that. How much, if at all, of what we see from John's character is a reflection of you personally? It's actually a good question. I actually see a lot of myself in John. Um, so with John's character, based on the story Silence of the Canvas, John's arc, um, John is just a hungry artist. He wants more from his life, and wants more for his life. And you just sense that hunger in episode 1. Now episode 2 is a little bit more controversial, where like you did see how his arrogance and everything got the best of him with his his love interest, Nicole. But when I wrote those two characters, I actually saw myself. That was actually a conversation between me and myself. But obviously, you want to raise the stakes. So how do we raise the stakes? You want to get kids involved. Here we are. We have somebody who's chasing their dreams, and they're struggling financially, but he also has the opportunity and the degree to get a job that could pay and allow them to live a great normal life. And he doesn't want that for himself. And I know a lot of artists, they felt that, but you know we also felt Nicole, who was played by Nathalie, where she's about to have this kid. In a mom's mind, like it's the kid or nothing. And she had her dreams, aspirations, and I mean, we're not sure like what will happen once she has a kid if she wants to pursue her dreams, but like what's happening now. And I do think that John maybe could have handled it a little better in a way where like could have been a lot more convincing. But I'm gonna leave that debate up to you guys. But I do see myself in John. That scene right there actually was a conversation between me and myself, and I actually really had fun writing that. Dream artist to work with. Wow. Dream artist to work with. Kendrick, Dave Free, Spike Lee, definitely Quentin Tarantino, Barry Jenkins. Wow, I feel like I'm gonna leave out some names. Ryan Coogler. That's for movies, but music, honestly, a lot of people. Like I still think to this day I could, executively produce like a L Kanye album and a film to go with it, like what he did for My Beautiful and Runaway. So it's too many to name, but those are the names that come to mind first. What era are you in right now in life if you compared yourself to a wrestler, music artist, and athlete? Wrestler, right now I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns right now. Like I feel him with he revamped his whole character and his whole story arc, and he's out there to prove himself. So I feel like I have that same hunger and drive to like really prove myself and just be very unapologetic with it. So for sure, music artist era. Oh, I'm gonna go college dropout. Yeah, for sure. An athlete, 2005 Big Ben. Shout out to the Steelers. Okay, and listen, that was all the questions. I'd like to thank you guys for actually submitting these questions. I'll be doing this more, getting comfortable in front of the camera, speaking on these things, and you know, stay tuned and look out for the scene breakdown that I do with John and Nathalie for Silence of the Canvas. Appreciate it.